Hey Leo, welcome to the channel. I'm doing your individual zodiac reading. This is mostly for sun signs, but Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you have strong planetary placements. I give the example that I have my rising sign is Leo and my Venus sign is Leo. So it makes sense for me to read a Leo reading even though I'm not a Leo. I'm a Virgo. But my Virgo is very close to Leo, and it is Leo in a Vedic astrology. So if you know a thing or two, just enough to be dangerous, you can figure out what other videos you might want to watch based on your astrological natal chart. If you don't know what your personal planets are or how to figure that out, there's a video below. It's how to find my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's 7 minutes. I walk you through it. I take you to the website and show you exactly how to find it. Now, once you get that done and print it off, if you are still unclear, just let me know. You can either let me know in the comments, and if there are enough of you, I'll do a little separate video on it. Or you can just email me, awakenedpriestess@gmail.com. You heard it here. Okay. I am pulling a card for you. This is for the general collective. It will not resonate with everybody. There's a lot of you Leos out there, and you love yourself some tarot. But I'm pulling from the Magdalene Oracle. I just got this deck. I am familiar with it from other readers, but I just got it myself. And it's amazing. It's beautiful. You got one of the most beautiful cards. Of course you did, Leo. I will hold it up in a second. This is Sophia. The card is Sophia. Oh my gosh. Just a beautiful card. It says, someone dear to you needs your love and support at the moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements, let it all go, and make up. Deep down, you both know that you love each other. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude, for love will heal all things. Honor and respect each other's differences. Individuality is sacred. You are both beautiful souls. Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you. You know who you are. And I just did a personal reading for one of you this morning. Pretty much on this topic. This is an important reading, Leo. Now I'm going to pull, this is about forgiveness. It really is. It's about forgiveness. It's about rising above what is a perceived difference and just seeing this person you love so much as being worthy of doing the work to bridge the gaps and to try to understand each other. So now I'm going to pull for each of you, for the two divine counterparts, cards from the wisdom of the oracle. Leo, your divine counterpart gets peace in reverse. Wow, I will read that, and you get between two worlds. Look at that. Black and white to Technicolor. You're smack in the middle. You don't belong in either place yet. You're making your way, though. They get card 23. 2 and 3 is 5. That is about change. And peace in the upside, in the reversed, is a protection message. This is for your divine counterpart. Now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Right? There's something going on between you two. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. Go within, that feels hermit. Fine-tune your instrument could also be a little bit of High Priestess energy. I'm talking for this person now. If you think this is reversed, just reverse it. You can own whichever card you want. You can have both if you want it. Between two worlds in the upright is about transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. So it's like this temporary blindness. It's like no man's land. But I'm going to read the relationship message since I'm doing a relationship reading. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. Mirror, twin. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. More hermit energy. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Boom. I'm just going to start reading. Brand new deck. I did use it for Taurus, I think. The pre-Raphaelite. I love the images are very 16th century to me. This is a very easy deck to work with. The cards are a little thinner, but they shuffle easier. I have some other new decks that you will see or have seen in other videos, and they are big and thick cards, and I can't get my hands around them until I break them in. I have to divide them in half. But anyway, I digress. The energy of the other person. Sure, 9 of Swords, all up in their head, losing sleep, worry. This is something agitating them, running on a loop, constant, never-ending loop in their mind. They're coming forward in this anxiety. Your energy here, Leo, is, wait a minute, 10 of Wands, laying down a burden. This is the end of a cycle and the start of a new one. This was a difficult period, not necessarily painful. 10 of Swords is painful. 10 of Wands is burdensome. This feels like you're laying down a heavy burden, something that it played itself out, and now you're coming forward saying, I'm laying, and it is Wands, so it is fire energy. I'm laying it down. I'm done. I'm not going to carry this anymore. This person, wow. There's that 10 of Swords. Painful ending. You, Leo. Past, present, future. Interesting. Oh my gosh. So that's the main spread for now. In the extended, I will use this same deck and I will pull 3 cards for the connection. Right now, it's them, it's you. You can feel free to reverse the roles if you feel necessary. I'll pull 3 cards in the extended for the connection, a message to you from Spirit or some advice, a message to you from this person, a message you want to deliver to this person, and then an outcome card, which is where timing would show up, if anything. If it's even warranted, that's where the timing would show up in that outcome card. Like, how long is it going to take before this 10 of Swords energy moves away? Ugh. 9 of Swords. Why is the 9 of Swords here? You could be dealing with an air sign, Leo. I've got 3 Swords energy here, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who has a lot of air in their chart. We also have a little earth energy here. Why is the 9 of Swords here for this person? Wow. They are losing sleep about a major offer with regard. This is Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Emphasis on the Virgo because we have this 9 of Pentacles, and that's the card of Virgo, one of the cards of Virgo. they're losing sleep. This Nine of Swords, look at that. See, like the fainting couch. This person's losing sleep, Leo, because I think they're considering making an offer, a very substantial offer, something that is a big step towards something stable, grounded, and abundant. With regard to someone who's a single person. The Nine of Pentacles is a single person, someone who is making their own way in the world, who isn't depending on anybody else. This is somebody who can be very enterprising and may have their own business or be a boss in their business, but they're sort of, usually this is someone that, can be working from home. But whoever it is has a good life all for themselves, made by themselves, taking care of themselves, manifesting for themselves. So this person is now, whoever this is seeing you in that light and wanting to come in with a big offer, wanting to make this big offer, or an offer has been made to them by you. I can't tell yet, but I'm hoping that I get more more clues as we go. In the past, though, they were weighing options. This is Two of Pentacles is not the Two of Swords. But interestingly, now that I said that, now they shift. Now in their present energy, they're Two of Swords. So at first they were weighing like logistics, like how is this going to be in real 3D? What am I going to do? It's weighing options. It's juggling realities on the ground, trying to figure out how this is going to be real, how to deal with it. And then they shift into now they're kind of struggling with some indecision. And I feel that very heavily because they have that Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords feel like they go together. So in every waking moment and during their sleep, they're running all this energy on a loop in their head of what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? Two of Pentacles in the past. How am I going to make this forever love real? This is Twin Flame Soulmate, happiness, happy, joy. Like this is the completion of everything we look for when we're coming from our heart. And they were trying to figure that out. This is past energy. They were trying to figure out how am I going to make it real? How am I going to make it real? By themselves, because Three of Pentacles is working together to make something real. This is them by themselves, really feeling like it's all on them. Present energy, Two of Swords. Why do we have the Two of Swords? That did not want to come out. Could be you, Leo, but I'll leave that out. But it was just too many cards popping out. Oh, and on the bottom is Six of Cups. I'm just going to pull those aside because the Six of Cups comes over here and I am reading for Leo. So I just feel like those two wanted to jump out. I just don't know where. Two of Swords. Why is it Two of Swords here? Thank you. King of Swords. Four of Swords. Wow. They can't decide. They're feeling stuck. They want to, okay, so this is more, we've got a lot of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we do have a lot of Pentacle-y energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, emphasis on Virgo, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in this lineup as well. After some healing with regard to family, assets, home, everything we work so hard to build. But right now, the energy I'm feeling is that they are stuck, not really sure how to proceed, they're thinking things through with regard to some truth, something to do with honor and integrity, making things right, being a stand-up kind of guy or gal. It is king, though, that's why I said guy. Doesn't have to be that this person is a guy. I know I get confusing when I talk like that, but what I'm trying to suggest is the King of Swords is here because it's double swords. Every king has extra added air energy from the swords, so this is swords on swords. And this person is trying to be very pull back from emotion, really in their head, really like analyzing. This is strategy, but it's high vibration. And it's all about integrity and character and living by a certain code. So this person is not sure how to do what they want or get what they want or manifest what they want in a way that maintains their level of integrity and character. That's how I feel. And they withdraw and reflect. I know this can be a card of healing, but in this scenario, I feel it's more reflection, meditation, reevaluating, reassessing, taking time out to reassess. Four of Swords. And I only say it's that because we have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Swords. And it has to do with stability, with massive abundance and stability. And because we have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups now for this person, I really feel that they're sizing up a situation that is like a life partnership. This is life partnership. And these two cards came, flying out. You saw that happen, but there were just too many. So I'm not gonna put it on any card here. I'm gonna keep it on this side though, because it has to do with happiness with the past life soulmate. Now this could be somebody from their past, which could be you, could be a Leo, because this is the Leo card. But it can be somebody from their childhood, high school, past romance, or this is twin flame soulmate from a past life, past incarnation. So I'm just leaving those out here, over here to the side, because they wanted to make their presence known, and I don't want to discount it. Besides which, Six of Cups is in your future position, and so that may have something to do with it. In the future for this person is 10 of Swords. End of a painful cycle. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Back to that Two of Pentacles. 6, yes. Okay. So yeah, in the future, all this mental anxiety, that 9 turns to the 10, it's done. They get over it. They weigh their options a little bit more. They go back. They move out of the indecision and back into sizing up the logistics, because they've gotten into their King of Swords, who's very much the logistics person. Okay? This is about making it real, and they do. Reconciliation. Oh, this is victory. I'm sorry, I meant to tell you that. Six of Wands. So sixes are about balance, but this is passion. Coming back from the battle victorious and reconciling your differences with your opposing partner. That is what this card is. It's victory. It isn't winning at all cost. It's joyful. It's the wreath of peace. It's reconciliation that you worked for. Leo. 10 of Wands, Leo. Why is the 10 of Wands here for my Leos? Laying down a burden. Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, Lovers. I think you resisted love. You're laying down the burden of all your resistance. I think you're laying down a burden that you've resisted this person, which is why they're all up in their head with worry right now. Because they do want to make this major offer to you, and you're independent and you're single right now. You may not even be you may be in separation, because this reconciliation card comes in. I haven't seen the Judgment card yet, but if that comes out, that will confirm my suspicion that you're in separation. But even if you're just going through a rough patch, you lay down the burden, and you lay down the burden of the resistance of this. Knight of Cups, taking action, wearing your heart on your sleeve, moving toward love. You choose the lover now. Lovers. There it is. Lovers can be choosing self. I don't see that here. I think you lay down the burden of all this resistance. You start to move toward love. And you're choosing the lover here. That's a card of Gemini, just so I say it. And in your past, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups in the past? That's divinely gifted love. That was in your past. Ugh. Wow. I think this Ace of Cups in your past was divinely gifted love, and I believe it was with this person. Either an air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I'm mostly feeling Virgo and Gemini, as if I had to choose from all the earth and all the air, that's what I choose. But they're all open because there's a lot of that energy here. But you had this cup of love that came in, divinely gifted to you. Temperance. This is about balance and patience. So I feel there was some patience here, and that ran out because there was an unfair fight. I feel like something happened, and somehow in some way, there was an unfair fight. There was someone who, could be you, Leo, used very underhanded tactics to win a battle at all cost. It could be you. It could be this other person. And this is all past energy. We're not in this energy right now. And it got to be a bit too much. This is the Nine of Wands. Nearing the end of a lesson, of something very burdensome. This is the wounded warrior, right? So if there's an unfair fight, it makes sense that would come out. And then it shifts into Three of Wands. This is a card of manifestation. Again, fire energy. We have fire, fire, fire. And temperance is, I think temperance is Sagittarius. So there's fire there too. So all this fire on top of this Ace of Cups in the past. This Ace of Cups was supposed to give you that patience and balance. It was supposed to give you a sense of all the energies being tempered. Everything come in a room temperature, right? Ace of Cups will put out fire, and that creates steam, and everything sort of balances temperature-wise. That's what that feels like to me. And these three cards here, something ran interference on this. I mean, something really interfered. There was an unfair fight that wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. And it brought you to the edge, really. See, that's why this piece was in reverse for this other person, and you're between two worlds because something, you reach the end, and now you're coming in as the Ten of Wands, saying, yeah, I did put it down. In the past, it was almost too much to bear, and you really had to manifest what you want. This is manifesting your future, manifesting your ships coming in, really being clear on what you want. And that's past energy. So being clear on what you want, Ted. I'm going to say it in past tense. Let me move this around so I like to be able to see everything. Present energy, though, is Cancer. That is, Chariot is Cancerian energy. And that's supposed to be about forward motion, but it could just be stuck energy. Let's see. Why is the Chariot here? There's a Chariot here for Leo. Moving forward very slowly. Really a lot wanting to communicate or even travel. Oh my gosh. All right, so Leo, what I see here is, and I'm just making room. This forward movement is is presently what's happening in your world, and you're moving forward, but very slowly, very methodically, very deliberately. Like you're crossing all your T's, you're dotting all your I's. This is not impulse. This is you being really well thought out and moving slowly with a plan. There may be travel involved. You may need to travel to this person. But it can also just be communication, like a lot of communication. Sometimes I call this Cupid's arrows because it's just those flaming arrows of passion and love. So it could be a little bit of that. You may kick things off with, you may have to travel to this person, but in the meantime, lots of communication back and forth between you. And then we've got the Moon and Five of Pentacles. So I think the communication is about what went sideways. I think the communication is about how there are things that this person didn't know that were going on behind the scenes. And it feels to me like it's about this Five of Swords, the unfair fight that brought you to your knees. And I don't think the unfair fight was caused by this person. I feel it's coming more from your energy, Leo. And I think you're trying to tell this person, there's so much you don't know. There was so much going on behind the scenes. I was delusional. I really thought I had everything together, but I ended up out in the cold. I lost everything. No balance, no stability, no security. Out in cold. Abandoned, rejected. Suffering. This is suffering. So I almost feel like that's what you're going to be communicating to this person. With passion, I mean, you're going to say, there's so much I have to tell you, and the back and forth will be about this. It's your way of helping them understand. And the message is a small one you're trying to give them of, I'm stable now. I've got things under control. I want to offer you a sense of stability, but I'm going to start small. This is fresh start energy. After Five of Pentacles to get the page, yeah, good plan. Brand new day for you, Leo. Moving forward, albeit slowly, because now you're dropping into this earth energy. You're still feeling the passion, don't get me wrong. You're every bit as much the Leo you always were. But the lesson you've learned here between that Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, yeah, you've completed the lesson and now you've dropped it all and you can get out of this. and offer brand new start, something more stable and grounded for this person who has a lot of Pentacles energy and really needs that stability. And since they're coming forward all in their head, this little message is going to come as a great relief to them. You're offering them this Page of Pentacles. They receive it as an ace. You heard me. Because that's how much worry and anxiety they're experiencing. That this little page you offer them feels like an ace. It's worth so much to them. It's priceless. So you do that. You move slow if you need to, but that's what you need to do. Six of Cups in the future position. Come on, Leo. Why is the Six of Cups here? Wow. So I do think that these two popped out for a reason and for your benefit. Leo, it's about your twin flame soulmate. It's about this past life soulmate. And your future energy, here's that Six of Cups, past life soulmate. A choice will need to be made. Two of Swords, a choice will need to be made. One that is fair, that restores fairness and balance. Justice. This is Libra energy. That restores the fairness and balance to this connection. And reignite the passion. Reignite the flame of passion between these two souls. That's why you're between two worlds right now. This person has to really go within to regain their sense of peace because they are not at peace right now. And what was the message about Sophia, right? Someone needs your love and patience and understanding. They need to know how you feel. This one is going very long here, Leo, but it's a really beautiful message. If I'm speaking your story, you can follow me to the extended, the links below. And as I told you, we'll take a deeper dive into the connection and the messages you're trying to communicate to one another, as well as advice from Spirit and what you can expect in the outcome going forward. Take care. Bye.